like probably everybody on a minute restriction, but just what did it feel like for you to, not have any minute restrictions, get your full run, start, like do all of that again, coming back here from the All-Star?
Yeah, I was tired. Not even gonna lie. Yesterday in practice, I was tired. The game before that, I was tired. But I'm really just trying to get my wind back to where I was before I went out with COVID. So, but it was fun. It's always fun to. It's the battle, right? To push through that and to have a win like this and not play much of the fourth is the way to go.
I don't know if you overheard me talking to Giannis about it, but one thing that he said earlier in the year is he wasn't finding guys in the dunker all that often. And I know early in the third quarter he found you there tonight. Just what have you seen that is now opening up? Is it just talking through it? Is it something on your end? Just what have you seen?
No, it's been constant communication from the beginning. He attracts so many people when he gets into the paint, or, even when he's posting up, backing down. So, just a matter of being there and being available and being in his line of vision, which we know that he sees everything and he sees quite a bit. But I feel like this is something new for all of us. But really, just to be available and he's making the right plays.
Zora Stevenson.
Jrue, how did you choose to kind of approach the break, knowing that you got to get back in shape, but also knowing like you have a whole second half of the season that you want to be rested for?
I rested those 2 weeks. I worked out every day. I worked out every day. Again, morning time, it's a couple hours out of your day, and you can get the work in and feel good. And I'm a workout guy anyway, so just getting the work in and having the rest of the day just to relax and mentally be away from basketball to recover.
I noticed the past couple press conferences you've been wearing the underdog mask. What was the process like? Did you ask Bobby for it? Did you buy it?
Yeah, the Memphis game. The Memphis game is when he honored me with mine. So especially after hitting that shot, I had to represent. And then honestly, today it was in the car.
It was now a rite of passage from Bobby. If you kind of.
Hey man, I guess I'm a bucket now because Bobby's a bucket. He's a bucket. So the fact that I have one just means even more to me.
Darius Joshua.
Trouble unmuting there. Hey, Jrue, I'm wondering, I don't know if you can put a percentage number on it, but how close to you do you feel like you are coming back from the break you had?
Kind of far. Kind of further than I expected. Just being out for at least 14 days and not like really being able to run or do anything is tough. I've never done that before in my life where I've sat out 14 days straight. So it's kind of like starting over, and especially with a season like this, and then just some of the effects that the virus has. I'm just taking it day by day, honestly. And then like we don't really get to practice. We have to wait until later. Everything going on with this season, where like, we can't come into the facility until like 4 or 5. It's weird, man.
So do you think it's games? Do you think it is practice? That kind of helps you get there?
It's going to be,
like
it's going to be games. It's going to be games. And we have quite a few coming up, quite a few on the road. We have like a 2-week stand coming back. So we know that the games are back to back to back. It's just really about pushing myself and then being able to take care of my body after that.
And then one more, if I can. Today you were added to the list of finalists for the Team USA for the Olympics this year. I know it's a ways away and certainly not on your mind at the moment, but reportedly Marcus Smart kind of was one who opted out of being for consideration. Do you think that's something that could happen with the way the season is condensed and what the Olympics kind of will look like potentially with COVID?
For sure. I do think that maybe more of those will happen, but it's always an honor to put that on your chest, USA, and represent this country, even with all the craziness that's been going on. You just kind of want to represent, and you're just proud of it. So I think to have 3 guys on this team is pretty awesome. I guess we're doing the right things over here.
Thank you.
All right, one more to Jim Ozarski.
On that note, Jrue, was 2013, when you did that mini camp, was that the only time as a professional you were? I know 2012, I think you on that team select. Were those the only 2 times you were part of national team?
No, I was in high school, and then it might have been 3 years. So maybe 11, 12, 13, or 12, 13, 14, something like that. But I think it was 3. I think it was 3 years. I could be wrong.
Okay, all right, thank you.
All right, great. Thanks, Jrue.
All right, yeah.